Yeah, your man Teofimo Lopez crashes out.
Yeah.
Dan Rayfield reported that him and Devin had already agreed to a 145-pound catchweight bout.
Yeah.
I think it's like August 14th or August 16th. But now that fight is in jeopardy after talking greasy about Turki Alalshikh.
Yeah.
You got people that are feeling like that Teo is ducking death.
Yeah.
That he's been ducking death for years. And that he keeps focusing on Jerron Ennis when Jerron Ennis isn't interested.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on him putting that out about Turki, knowing that the death fight was agreed to? And the fight in general.
What did he say exactly?
He called Turki a dictator, like D-I-C-K, tater.
Oh, man. You got to be careful with them guys. They believe in different things in different countries. You know what I'm saying? Like if you steal, they cut your hands off and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when you say shit like that, you got to be careful. I don't know. Teo he frustrated, man. You got to be real. He frustrated. He's fighting with himself about who he really is, and what it is that he really need to do and want to do. He likes to play, but he play too much. You know what I mean? And his timing. You know what it is? His timing. He got real fucked up timing. His timing is really bad. Turki is not the end all be all, but Turki is easy to deal with. I'll say that because he making shit happen. When a guy makes shit happen and he makes sure you're getting paid, that type of person is easier to deal with when they just making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But when you being difficult and you being weird and you fighting with your gender and all of that, like it's different. There's a lot of shit going on with that kid. And a fight with Dev, he don't want to fight Dev because, like I said, I talked to Bill some time ago, and Bill said, "Yo, for real, we knew them guys a long time from the amateurs. They know us, so they know what's up. So what that means is, he know something about this ring, and he been doing it for a nice little while, and it ain't gonna be easy. And we know Teo don't like to go get his food. He like for his food to come to him. So for real, like I said, man, he just got bad timing. His timing just fucked up, and he don't know who he is. He need to do like Wilder did, like go on to like a soul searching type of mission and shit. Like see what's going on with him. Like understand who he is and what he want out of life and what he could be. You know what I mean? It's like starting school all over. You know what I mean? Go back to the first grade and just figure it all out. You know what I mean? He's playing too much. For real though. He played like a kid, like a young boy. And I think that's why he be talking himself out of fights, or certain people don't want to deal with it. His time is fucked up. And he show his frustration, but he do weird shit when he get mad. You know what I mean? He go put eyeliner on, show up like he Jack Sparrow and shit, and put wigs on, like he just be doing too much. You supposed to be a fighter, be a fighter. You know what I mean? That don't mean you can't express yourself and wear the shit you want to wear, but stop playing. That's not who you are. So just be a fighter. You know what I mean?
To me, it's a fight that I always wanted to see. It's a fight that made sense.
For sure. I believe that.
Makes more sense than Jerron Ennis versus Teofimo Lopez. Both of those guys started their career after 35. Yeah. It was a fight that was supposed to happen for Undisputed.
Yeah.
But he chose to face Kambosos.
Yeah.
All right. If not now, when?
Yeah. And that's the thing with him, right? How come he never rematched the guys he got close fights with? Like how come it wasn't never him and Kambosos too, or him and Sandor, or him and Claggett? Like why wasn't there rematches with them fights? You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of like unfinished business that he got to make right. And then Dev. I don't know. Dev is just a bad. When it comes to Teo, Dev is a bad matchup for him because Dev is a boxer and he don't like fighting boxers. That's just what it is. And I mean, he figured with Boots, at least Boots will come to me, but it's gonna be harder than that. It ain't what you think. You know what I mean?
I think it's also a built-in scapegoat. Nobody expects you to beat Boots. Mm-hmm. If you survive, you get a moral victory.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody expects you to beat him. None of us think that you're going to win. None of us think that it's going to be competitive.
Yeah.
But with Dev is a rival. Dev is a guy that people currently expect you to beat based off of Dev's last performance.
Yeah.
If you don't, that takes a hit on your stock takes a hit with that. With Boots, it's I was daring to be great.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I think it's just after thinking about it and talking to you about it a little bit, I think his timing just off, man. He got real bad timing, and that could be that could be a thing. You know what I mean? But that don't mean we care about him. He fucked up already. He said a lot of fucked up shit. He keep playing games. He gonna just be a clown at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Just be a clown. I mean, but clowns make a living too, so.
There's always the circus.
Always. All over the world they got circus.
Who are you picking in that fight right now?
Between him and Dev?
Yeah.
That's the interesting part. That's why I say that's a great fight. Because we don't know what Dev on. We still don't know after the Ramirez fight. The reason we don't know, because he gave us a lesson on footwork. You know what I mean? Tio, he got like a lot of like compassion. Like he spared that kid. Like I could tell he's not a killer. You know what I'm saying? He's not no real killer. So you put that in the ring together, I don't know. But that's why it's a good fight, because they know each other, and you know we are where we are. That's a good fight. I think that's a more suitable fight for both of them, for the body frames and where they at in their career. It's a more suitable fight. Just fucking with like Boots and all that, like shit like that. No, I'll leave that alone. But you two, yeah, I think that's a great fight. I think it's a big fight, and I think it's a better performance for both of them than what we saw in their previous fights in New York that night. As long as they stop all the hopping out of cabs and shit and jumping in the ring, like stop all that type shit. Keep it indoors and get it popping.